Right, lads, attacking set piece tomorrow, right? Attacking corners, right? This we're red, okay? So this is the areas where the want is in. In swinging corner, Ross delivering. Right, Ross is going to take corners from both sides, so I'm going to do the in swinging one first. Just remind you of what we're doing. So Ross, one hand is front post, one arm in the air is front post, two arms in the air is back post, and like a prayer sign above your head is in and around the middle. This is these three here are the three centre halves, right? Which would be Raffo, Dunner, and Connor Lee, right? So you always need to sort it out between the three is before the match starts. Who's where? I know I gave his designated roles the last time, so stick to them if you already know them. But I just don't actually remember who I put at the front and who I put central and who I put at the back. And I don't think Connor Lee was involved in that because he was away. So Raffo sorted out between the three is who he is 1-3, who he's 1-3, and rather than the three is starting in the 6 yard box, I actually want the trees to start between 6 yard box and penalty spot. So Raffo, if you're the front one, you know you're making this run. You're rotating positions, but always attack the 6 yard box, always, but start outside it. Well, look, we just have to do really quick maths, when defending the corner. So if it's a case they're happy to leave a 2v2 at the back, then it means we can't have Haydo on the back post. He's going to just have to come off and mark, right? If they send one out, only the man goes out who's marking him, and we will leave it 2v1 there because we know we're 2v2 here and we can actually get a goal from it. It's a risk to reward, right? But if they don't, and they pull him back, and that they want to keep it a 3v2 back there, it means Haydo is free. You can do the back post. But if Ross's man wants to come into the box, I don't want Ross going in with him. I want Ross staying on the edge of the box here, ready to counter. So then Haydo, you'll just have to come mark fucking the spare man. Now I know it's a bit, but the first thing Haydo you have to look at, how many are they keeping back? They're only keeping 2 back, right? I'm off the post and I'm marking. How many do you keep back, right? They're keeping 3 back. What's Ross's man doing? Is he at the edge of the box with Ross? You know what I mean? So they're the two things you just have to ask yourself. And if Ross's man is just sitting there, well then, this where Ross is, well then you can stay in the post. But everyone else, you're just either marking, unless you're Ross, who you're down edge of the box. Right lads, this is just defending corners tomorrow, right? I'm going to say Jack Murphy in the hole, Haydo backstick, right? Betsy, if you want to swap Jack out of the hole and get someone else to do and get him to mark, that's your call if you want to do that. But I do want to keep Haydo on the back stick for now, right? And I'm going to go through that now in a second. Boy, marking at the back, we're going to have Raffo, Connor, Dunner, Justin and Burnsy. Use the 5 fellas marking the men coming into the box. Ross is going to do edge of the box in the hope we can look to counter attack quickly with Ross travelling with the ball. And we're going to have Mooney playing on the right and Nico on the left when we're defending corners. So far that's pretty much what everyone's job is, right? So just put your foot through it. But if it's a case you have 3, well then Burnsy, you sacrifice yourself, and Justin, you make that lone run without Burnsy there. Haydo and Jack, he's staying back for all corners, and Betsy again starting positions the same. So that's the in-swinging and the out-swinging. The in-swinging can always change with Ross's hand movements, but our movement is always the same. The out-swinging corner, we're probably only going to get 1 chance to pull him out of the hole. After that, revert back to our normal movements from the in-swinger, but it's just an out-swinger. Ross still uses hand signals, but we've only 1 out-swinging chance to get that hole, yeah? Right, lads, first out-swinging corner, yeah? Ross is on the out-swinging corner. So what we want to do is we want to try and get this man out of the hole and let Raffo, who's starting just at near the back edge of near the back end of the 6 yard box, to attack the hole after he gets pulled out. Okay, so Mooney, listen to me, Mooney. You're gonna go and stand on the man on the 6 yard box, who's in the fellas in the hole, right? And you're going to give him a little tap of a shoulder, a little small nudge, and then you're going to give him a bit of a heavier nudge and then you're going to sprint towards Ross, calling his name as loud as you can, hoping he takes the bait and is annoyed and goes with you. Meanwhile, just as soon as Mooney starts sprinting, calling Ross, Raffle's going to start his run. And when Raffle starts his run, Dunner, you have to step across Raffle's man and block Raffle being followed. Hopefully we can give Raffle a free header here. Connor Lee, you're just spinning around attacking the back post. Justin and Bournesy are just starting at the edge of the box and running straight towards the goalkeeper as soon as Mooney's making his run. He's just making a straight run in there. So hopefully we have a line of bodies all here. Nico, you're actually doing edge of the box for the out swinging corner and just hit anything that falls. No touch. The next two will be this is Bournesy, this is Justin, right? So these are starting between edge of the box and penalty spot, but these are attacking. So I want Justin, I want you starting here and attacking the front, and Bournesy attacking the back. So, but I want you to attack. Don't go as far as the 6 yard box, but go to the far side of the penalty spot. Crisscross your runs. Justin starts the back and attack the front. Bournesy start the front and attack the back, right? Nico, here's you. I just want you just have to wait and see what happens for a second, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Mooney, you just do edge of the box, and that falls, just hit it. I'd rather go into Rowe's head than get caught with the ball. Like, they just don't break on us. And then I back Hado and Jack to stay back, even if it's a 2v2, our back is. And Betsy, you're going to be nice and high off yellow and brave. And obviously, as soon as, especially when the ball's dead, but Ross, as soon as the kick's taken, especially if they make force contact, you'll have to start dropping back, right? But if it's a case where they keep 3 up, well then Bournesy, I'll need you to come back, and Nico, you're just going to do Bournesy's role. Starting at the front, attacking the back. If they don't, and we keep 3 high, Nico, just be a free man and try just pick up a second ball. You have license to do anything you want, bar attack that 6 yard box, because we don't want to bring more bodies in there. So